Hi everyone. Hi. What is your name?
Are you serious? Fumika.
Fumika-san.
Yes.
That's right.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi, Fumika-san. So this is going to be related to the word that I am going to introduce this time.
Okay.
But
To the unuseful phrase.
unuseful phrase.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Look at this T-shirt. It's a nice T-shirt, right?
Yeah, it says Yutaka.
Yutaka.
With
Yes.
a
I went to
rising
a
sun.
sumo wrestlers intai sumo, which is like a retirement ceremony,
I saw
and
on
where
the
where
news.
you cut the mage, the hair of sumo wrestlers. Of course, you know they have the mage, which is like set up hair, and their hair is like this long. And then when they retire, they cut their hair, and there's a ceremony where related people come and cut the hair. And I was one of the 400 people who cut a slice.
That's such an awesome experience.
Yeah, it was the first time. So this is the T-shirt that I got. So maybe you can.
Yeah.
Maybe you
Toryo
recognize
no
his face.
shima.
He's a very famous. He was a very famous sumo wrestler.
And that's
Yep.
his signature and everything on the T-shirt. That's awesome.
It was very touching. He did his final sumo match against his rival from junior high school.
Oh, okay. Who was it? A famous
Yes,
sumo wrestler also?
he used to be Koto Shogiku, an ozeki. Toyo Noshima-san was a sekiwake, so one rank below ozeki, which is amazing. For his height as well, he's less than 170 centimeter, which is very, very small for us.
He's less than 170, so he's shorter than you.
He's shorter than me, yeah.
Okay, I'm like 168, so maybe like almost the same.
Right, so basically you being on, and he's basically 168.
Oh, okay, so we're the same.
So yeah, you're on the dohyo, right? Fighting against 190,
Oh my God.
2 meter people. So very, very. The situation that we're going to talk about
Yes.
is very common with me when you forget someone's name.
That happens to a lot of people.
A lot of people, I guess. Are you good at memorizing people's names?
No,
No.
I'm not. I'm really good at memorizing and remembering people's faces. And if I've met them once,
impressive.
I can like walk in the street, and if I see them, I like notice them right away.
Yeah,
But I never remember the name.
you got a good eyesight.
Yeah, I have like good photographic memory, maybe.
Wow, you
Yeah.
should become a rakugo performer.
Why?
Then you would have been able to, like the script, read the script, and then you would have the photographic memory. And
Only with faces, though.
okay,
Photographic memory
that's
only with
amazing
faces.
though. I probably the opposite.
Okay.
So I try not to use the word hajimemashite because it's a dangerous
yes.
word, right? So even when I meet someone for the first time, I try not to use that word hajimemashite.
So what do you say? Konnichiwa or
こんにちは。
よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
Okay.
Without the hajimemashite. I tend to say that to people I meet for the second time or third time.
Okay. So you want to be careful.
ね、hajimemashite じゃないです。No. Yeah. But, so there are situations where you're seeing someone for the second time, third time. And they remember your name. So they're like, oh, Fumika-san. And they're calling you by name. And you want to call them by their name. Now, this is a neat phrase that a very famous person in Japan used to use.
Okay.
He used to be the prime minister of Japan a long time ago. One of the most famous prime ministers, actually. His name is Tanaka Kakue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Yes, I've heard.
And his technique was this. So those people, they meet a lot of people, right?
So many
And he's said to have a great memory with names. So he would basically remember everyone's names. But sometimes it would happen that he does not. And so in those situations, he would ask directly,
Oh.
yeah, お名前は何ですか? What is your name? And they would go, I'm Yamamoto. And then he would say, of course I know that. 下の名前です.
Oh. Yes, Yes, I feel like I've heard that trick.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a really good one. Ah, okay.
So 下の名前です is the phrase that could be useful in that situation.
Yes.
Yeah, what do you say? Surname and your
Given name.
Given name? Yeah. So I'm asking your given name and they would go Hiroshi. Ah, Yamamoto Hiroshi さん。そうだそうだ。Hiroshi さんね。Like that.
That's a good one. It could be, but can it be used in like Western cultures? So it's like,
So maybe
hey.
it's the other way.
yeah.
So they would go, I'm John, and then no, I know John. I'm asking your surname.
Ah, okay. So it could be the opposite way. Oh, so it can be used in any culture.
Maybe, yeah.
That's a good one.
In the Western cultures, though, they may answer the full name.
From the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
I'm John Anderson.
And then what do you do in that situation?
No, I know your full name. I'm
Well,
just
your middle
asking
name.
your middle name.
That's a good one. Only in the Western
And
culture.
they'd be like, did I tell you my middle name
Oh, yeah,
first
yeah,
time?
yeah. It's like, I'm doing research about middle names right now.
Right.
Ah, that could be really. That's a good one.
And you sort of have to have the self-confident air when you ask, what is your name?
This is a useful one. Not unuseful. Because a lot of times in my situation, if that happens, I would, especially if there's like a group of people, I would wait for the other people to like say the name. I'm like
Okay.
listening really
You're
hard.
listening,
I'm like, okay,
right.
someone say the name. But
It happens in Japan that no one says the name, right?
yeah, maybe it's not really.
You don't like call, even if Yamamoto さんはどうですか? You don't like direct the name, a question with the name. どうですか?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's often the situation in Japan.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's okay not to say the name, but sometimes it makes it more personal and it makes
Right.
it more like, in depth. So
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna use that.
it could very well happen in Japan that they did not review their given name the first time.
Yeah, which is usually the case. Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. If you can go past it. So even if you have this technique, you can be confident even when you don't remember someone's name.
Yes.
That's a good thing to have.
That's a good thing. So is it that person, Tanaka Kakue-san, who thought of that, or was it someone else that did that? Or that's the first person that we realized?
It is said that a very famous politician before him used that technique as well.
Oh, okay.
So maybe he learned from an episode of that
Oh,
politician.
okay.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah.
just made it more popular or famous. Okay, I like that one.
Yeah.
Good
So
one.
the word is 下の名前は何ですか? Yeah.
Yes.
In Japanese, it's 上の名前and 下の名前, surname and given name, right?
Yep.
上の名前、下の名前、下の名前は. Yes. So that was the unuseful phrase for this time. And we'll be giving you a lot of more unuseful
Unuseful
phrases
phrases, yes.
from now.
But actually pretty useful.
Yeah. So see you again